All right, here we go. I got my snow deflectors, or rubber, I don't know what you want to call it, on. I made a special bracket, drilled holes in the plow. An afterthought about this. I wasn't really excited about doing that, but I did it anyways. So I'm gonna have to repaint here where the holes are. I'm gonna have to paint these. I cut a Boss sticker, put it on there to make it look like a newer plow, you know, because the newer plows, the rubbers, the deflectors have the Boss emblem on it. If that doesn't hold up, I'll just do an outline of it and just paint it then. So if that sticker doesn't hold on. I gotta cut this a little bit shorter, I see. I'm gonna have an issue here because this has to be able to move up and down as the plow, you know, it's gotta be able to bend as the plow moves in the direction it needs to do. And this is gonna restrict it too much. So we're gonna have to cut this main lines here, over here. It's where we are right now. Yeah, I really didn't want to have to cut this, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just make mistakes and you gotta learn from them, because this has to be folded up more. It's gotta be bent up more, so that way when the plow is turning like this or this, it can bend and move to what it needs to do. Yeah, so this has to be cut off. It's a shame, but it is what it is. I made some brackets to go on the back, because I'm gonna have my LED lights come through. You know, they'll be bolted here, and then the wires will run through the holes I drilled. And I don't have a hole drilled over here. I didn't think of that. I could probably put one right here. That wouldn't have been too bad. You know, I have enough material there. So guys, you could probably put a hole there if you want to put, excuse me, your wiring through there. So I just made a little bracket that's gonna come onto here. Just a piece of plate, and I welded a washer underneath. I mean, it's nothing special. It's nothing cool looking, but it will get me. And then I'm making a bracket to go on here, right by the springs, so it runs down that way. So I don't have any binding, anything falling into the springs or having an issue where the wire goes. Because it has to go all into the wiring harness that's gonna be up there for the lights. I have not ordered the lights yet. Money's a little tight, so that's the reason why we don't have lights yet. I just bought a vinyl machine to do the stickers, even though you know, thanks cousin, appreciate it. yeah, he decided he didn't want to have his anymore, so I bought it from him. So I'm going to town with it. I mean, it has its quirks because it's old. Let me get you in the picture here. I don't know what we're looking at the toolbox for. It has its quirks because it's old. It was made for a Windows 7 machine, and I'm running it on Windows 10, so it doesn't exactly function the best, but it works. You know, you fight with it, and you fight with it, and you just gotta fight with it, and you'll get what you need eventually. So, you know, it isn't the best always. You know, this isn't round like it's supposed to be, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I like it. It did a pretty good job for me. I do have the other factory speaks. I don't know why I can't talk today. It's been really terrible all day. I have a factory sticker to go here. I've been waiting to try to get everything all squared away because I want to clear coat it. Because I am on Plow forum online there. I think it's called the Plow forum. And now one of the guys says I should really, since I spent all the time to do the nice work that's been done to it, I should really clear coat it. So I did buy some acrylic clear coat. It's gonna get sprayed once everything's all done and said here. I'm gonna spray it on there. I think I'm gonna put the stickers underneath. I don't know yet, I haven't decided. I might put the sticker on top, so that way if the sticker becomes crappy, I could get the sticker off and just put a new sticker on. So I've still tossed on that idea. Comment in the comment box what you think. Should I put the sticker underneath the clear coat, or should I put the sticker on top the clear coat? Okay guys, that's where we're at. I'm gonna cut these today, corner this, so I can get those ready to bolt up. I'll probably finish making, oh, I forgot the washer I was gonna use at home, but okay. I'm gonna work on that little tab I'm gonna need to make for the wire to go through this way. So then I want to at least scratch these up and get a couple coats of paint started on them, so that way we're going somewhere. So that's what we need. I got welder Dave trying to help me out on the undercarriage a little bit, and I hope he hurries up a little. So otherwise I'm going to come and take it from him. Take it back. Yep. So, okay, guys, that's where we're at. Let's get busy on this. Let's get this done. I gotta start getting going on this. I got winter's coming fast. It's coming fast, and it's not ready yet. So, all right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, I was mocking up my my plow guides, and I'll share the fail with you guys. All right. Okay, so first of all, I didn't get these holes in the right spot exactly, so I wanted to use 3/8 hardware. Well, I'm going to have to use 5/16, and that just barely fits. Next there, guys, I want to space this out, because if you see, you got a gap in here, and it's going to be crooked. I can never tighten this tight against here, so there's always going to be a little crunch. So I'm going to make a little spacer, space this out. Probably just use some washers. That way I can space it up so that it doesn't turn at an angle like it's doing. So hopefully it comes straight up like it should, not out like this. Next fail is I should have made a bracket for this, because I'd like to have this come up, run along the top of this. Because if I do this, it's not going to look as good. But if it went up there like this and come through this hole, and this is the bracket I made, which is just some washers welded onto a piece of flat stock with a hole in it. So I got to make the same kind of bracket here. So it's going to come down, come through, and go down into the plow and up into the controls and meet with the rest of the controls for the lights. So I'm probably going to end up making a bracket for this one, so I'm going to need a longer bolt. All right, so the same on this side. I don't know if you guys can make this out. I stamped passenger in it, and this side's got driver stamped in it. Just so if I ever take them off, I know which side they go to. Kind of a cool little feature, right, guys? This I'm having a problem with. Haven't quite figured out how we're going to solve this one yet, but we're working on that yet. So that's where the update is on the plow, guys. I was hoping to have a little more stuff done on it, but it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off again, since I know they're not going to work the way they were at. And I'm going to put wire loom on here. So we're going to wire loom these, and I can't put the connector on. I got some watertight connectors, so because I won't be able to get them through here. So I have to wait till I have that all done, have it all pushed through, and connect it right here, which is going to not really help things, because you're not going to be able to take this apart once it's together, right? Because I won't be able to get the connector back through this hole. Some guy didn't think of that. I don't know who that guy would be, but he definitely dropped the ball on that. That is not the best way of doing things, I guess. Having the holes there nice, but it really doesn't work for me like I was hoping that it would. I could put those other connectors on and they might sneak through one at a time, but I really didn't want to use those. But we might. I don't even know if they'd sneak through. I'd have to grab one, bring it here, and see if I could even get it through here with this on. I'm sure I'd have to do it like this, get one through. Then I'd probably have to come with the second one and put it through like that. That might be an option. That's really going to use my waterless or watertight ones, automotive style. But I would never be able to get this back through with those on. So we might have to go with the other type. So that's where we are, guys. A little update on it. It's dirty. It's getting dirty. I've been doing a lot of things that, you know, I didn't think of in the beginning, like putting those holes in. I mean, that was an afterthought. I mean, this is going to work out good. I mean, these bars I made are going to work out good. You know, this part, I got to get longer bolts for this. So that could keep that on. All right, guys, let's walk over here for a little bit. We'll give you a little update on the undercarriage. Okay. Now, what you see on the table here, this is an RT3, which is made to go on the 2005 Chevy. Well, I cannot use this for that plow because it's an RT2. The push bar is totally different, guys. Even the sides are different. So I made me a new plate for this piece because I don't want to destroy this push bar. Because if I ever get an RT3 plow, I got one. So we're going to fab our RT2 plow undercarriage complete from scratch. Well, we're going to use these, the end pieces yet. But the rest of it we'll keep. This is going to be for these tabs, I think. I think about going with some square tube, 2x2 by quarter wall. I think that'd be strong enough. You know, really think that'd be strong enough. I mean, because this is quarter wall here, and it's got to hold everything in those two tabs. So I think that'd be strong enough. So I'll get that on order on Monday. Today is Saturday. I couldn't decide or not if I wanted to do that or if I wanted to go I-beam. I'm still trying to figure out what we're going to do here exactly. So that's where we are on that. I really want to get this stuff going because I still got the wiring to do. And we're ticking away to winter here. So I want to make sure I can get the wiring, get it on the truck, get it functional, and so it can work. And I still got to re-grease everything on it yet. Got to fill it with fluid. And I got to still make that bracket correct down there. I mean, right now it'd work the way it is. But it's got to be cut and painted. I mean, can't leave it just bare metal up there. Got to make it look nicer. All right. So that's where we are. This thing's getting heavier and heavier by the day. Yes. It's getting heavier by the day, guys. Boy, I'm not going to need downward pressure because it's just going to be heavy. You drop it and all the weight's going to keep it down. So there we go. So that's where we're at. That's the update. Remember, the stickers are still coming. I might put the Wile E. Coyote on there, and I might go beep beep in reverse so people can see it as it comes. I don't know how observant people are. So okay, guys, I'll bring you back in, and when we get a little farther on this. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to be looking at how I got this wired up. This is just mocked up, guys. Okay, so here we are with the Chinese wire loom. Man, that looks pretty sweet. Black and red with the black and red of the plow. I had to make a bracket for here because I wanted to keep it nice and clean. So, yeah, it comes through here. And I put this looks kind of gay, but, you know, almost like a, Almost looks like a sight, right? But I wanted to keep this all out. If I brought it down, I thought it might pinch into here somehow. So I wanted to keep it up. So when I get into any of this moving parts, then it comes in, you know, go into the box down there. I'll have it zip tied once I figure out about the slack it needs. And I could tack, maybe I might drill a small hole and zip tie here. I'm not sure yet. But otherwise, that's the gist of it. I was going to use a connector, but I made these holes a little small so I can't slip a connector through there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to butt connect them, because I'll have to cut it anyways if I have to do anything with it. So we'll just butt connect it together and I'll tape over it. Try to make it somewhat decent looking. Maybe heat shrink it, heat tube it, shrink tube it. So it, you know, it looks pretty good. I want to keep it looking decent. So guys, that's what I was working on today. You know, I welded this tight. So the baby's on there. She ain't going nowhere. And I filed this down really nice. I got to paint this. Got to paint this. All right. So then once that's done, I got the gist of the wires for the plow guides up. The lightsabers, whatever you want to call them. They're going to be bright, guys. They're going to be bright. So I'm pretty sure I got the right side because they are. Let's see. I'll have to look at it again. It's been a while. I might have them reversed because I know there's going to be a side I want facing outwards, then the side that's facing towards me. So I'll have to take a look at these. So, all right. I went and got some fender washers. Got this on here. So, well, it's just temporary on there. I still got to figure out how I'm going to do this monstrosity. This is supposed to be attached on here somehow. You know, it's just going to be something, man. Nothing like having a big parachute in front of the plow. Yeah, well, that's how it was, guys. So that's where we're at. It's getting closer. Hopefully I'll have the funds to order the lights soon. That's the big one. That's the big bucks. So, and we're just waiting on that pretty much. You know, we got to get those lights. Then we can finally start putting it all together. I haven't decided on the stickers yet. I still gotta clear coat it. So all that stuff's gonna come off. Right now I'm kind of just mocking it up, make sure I get it all right. So it's ready to go when it comes time to, I'm gonna spray it down, put some clear on it. That's what the guy said from the Plow site said to do. So, all right guys, there it is. I mean, I think it's looking pretty good. I mean, that's not the best, but hey, there's not much you could do, really. There's no one making this stuff yet. There's a yet on that, so we might be coming up with something and putting it on the market. All right, guys, we got the snow deflector on. My custom-made mounts for it. There we go. Got the boss sticker on. It's looking pretty sharp, guys. Got the plow guides on. Let's go walk around the back. Okay, there's how I got my wires running down, going into the box. There you go.